Today we're starting off with this breaking news article. 3 men are believed to have been stabbed in an apparent terror attack in London using this object. Theresa May believes the Swiss army are behind it and will deport all Swiss diplomats, despite the fact it clearly has on it "Made in China." The Mirror. We're doing this, ladies. Full Monty. Stars drunk drive fallout. Back in rehab. Saturday night takeaway axed as Crash Girl's family say he could have killed us. So it's all quite a bit about him actually. Same thing. You know. Let's go now. Move to the Mail. Daily Fail. The day Queen's told Charles, "I can't condone your adultery." Tom Bower's explosive series continues. Well, at least it's, you know, coming out in the papers that he was committing adultery and whatnot. World first treatment by UK scientists. A cure for disease that robs thousands of sight. And taken off TV after drink drive arrest. The Guardian. Manchester's missing nymphs. The truth about the art censorship row. I left the world behind. Now let me tell you how to fix it. Mark Boyle. Never heard of him. Data firms executives caught boasting of dirty tricks to swing elections. Wow, you mean the elections are fixed? Oh, well, you couldn't not be over with a feather. May's EU deal enrages Brexiteers. I won't go into it. Treatment is insight for blindness. A cure for age-related macular degeneration could be available within 5 years, scientists believe, with pioneering stem cell therapy. The Cambridge Analytica files. This sort of tactics are very effective, instantly having video evidence of corruption. Facebook scandal. Company's chief talked of using honey traps, fake news and spies. Well, it would seem we live in a corrupt society, and for us to get back to a good one, we've got to root out all the bad. The Times. How Joey saved Top Gear. Do you live like Prince Charles? What, going around raping children and that sort of thing? No, not really. Uber suspends self-driving tests after car kills pedestrian. British firm sends girls to entrap politicians. Cambridge Analytica revealed election dirty tricks. Business hails breakthrough transition deal over Brexit. Oh, I'm not sure what this picture this. Dying for her cause. Anna Campbell, 27, from Essex, Sussex, was killed fighting in what she called the Revolution of Women alongside Kurdish forces in Syria. The Telegraph. James Dyson. Britain demonises wealth. No, that's not true. We demonise evil, greedy scumbags. Absolutely. Antofair presenter seeks help after drink drive arrest. Fishman betrayed by May's Brexit deal. Backlash at tradition agreement that gives EU control of UK waters until the end of 2020. Oh, you mean the treasonous cow that's committing more treason? Well, once they've done it once, and they've done it many, many times, to do it a second time, a third time, and more makes no difference to them. because that's all they are, a bunch of treasonous, evil traitors to this country. Father's bride and daughter killed fighting for Kurds. Parents have sight restored. First driverless car death. BBC presenter in tax case attempted suicide. Shoplifting doubles as police ignore thieves. Well, you see, the reason that the police can't get there for those shoplifters is because they're too busy aiding and abetting bailiffs and debt collectors to break into homes and steal. And of course breaching section 26 of the Courts and Justice Act. But hey, you know, if you let it happen, no one to blame but us. Boris attacks Putin for repression of Russia. Pot kettle. As the government are attempting to take control of the internet and make sure that we can't have free speech, because they know that the free speech means that we're talking about what they're up to, which is criminal activity against us all. Rugby Chiefs calls for central contracts. The scum. Out of takeaway, BGT and celeb. And off TV and back in rehab. Therapy after crash. Partner deck gutted. Maniac and could have wiped us out. Metro, more of the same. Ant back in rehab. TV Saturday night takeaway shelved after drink drive arrest. Brexit breakthrough. Pound rises as two sides such reach a compromise. There is no Brexit. There's never been a Brexit. There's never going to be a Brexit. It's all smoke and mirrors. Russia's challenge over nerve agent attack. Take that rooftop off the top. Rooftop of the pops. Carjack ordeal of ex-boxer Watson. Paper. Jenny Eclair, I have discovered the secret of aging happily. I wasn't going to be driven out of racists by racists. Former police officer tells his story. Nerve agent investigation focuses on daughter. I feel so lucky to have been given my sight back. Major step to curing most common forms of blindness. Britain takes a big step towards Brexit deal. Oh dear, I'm just going to read this because we know it's total bullshit. UK and Brussels agree transition agreement that eases withdrawal from European Union and avoid cliff edge exit. In other words, no exit. Davis says UK can now begin trade talks as soon as possible. Government accused of massive sellout of Scots fishing industry. Future of Irish border still remains unresolved. All smoke and mirrors, we know that's not going to happen. The woman who died fighting in Syria, Patrick Corbyn on Turkey's war. Parasite alert, Prince Charles needs an attitude makeover before he can become king. How to take plastic out of your life. Easter egg with less waste. Right, 2.5 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, whatever it is, apparently we're going to have 3 weeks of Antarctic or Arctic weather that was going to freeze the country, and it's going to carry on till Easter and all that shit, and we had 2 days of snow. You think that the papers got it wrong, or B, were just lying to put us into fear? I know which one I believe it is. Express. Who'd have thought it? They've only gone and done a deal. Yes, they screwed the public over yet again. And they do it with a smile. Guess the star playing Judy Garland. Oh. Miracle cure for sight loss. 600,000 could benefit from new treatment. Scientists yesterday hailed a major breakthrough in treating the most common form of sight loss after 2 patients miraculously regained their vision. Ankit Parlin, troubled TV host, heads back to rehab after arrest for drink driving. Star. Kate's vile pedo slur on Meg. Oh, is she a pedo as well? How to survive the apocalypse. Don't let it happen. Ant's back in rehab. Saturday night TV show axed after smash. I'm loving Corrie's dark side. Well, you're about the only one. Not that I watch any of that shit and never have. The Unindependent. Patrick Corbyn, Africa devastation. Border farce could bring Brexit crashing down. Good Friday Agreement negotiator Jonathan Powell warns that colossal gamble puts EU deal and Northern Ireland peace at risk. There is no deal. There is no exit. It's all bullshit, smoke and mirrors to keep you distracted long enough so that by the time it gets round to things, you'll have forgotten what it was supposed to be about in the first place, which is the plan all along. Financial Times. Cyber guessing, reckless Putin, Trump conundrum, EU and Europe agreed terms of transition. No, it's no longer an exit, it's now a transition, because there is no exit. Uber halts self-drive tests after autonomous car kills pedestrian. First faulty third-party accident with the technology. Fresh setback after group after scandals. Facebook takes 35 billion battering as backlash rises over data harvest claims. We should all come off Facebook and go on to alternatives, because when you start hitting them in the pocket, then they'll start paying attention and stop being such a dictatorial piece of shitty company. Saudi prince bears US gifts while talking through tough on Iran. Well, load of shit in the papers, not worth a penny of your money. Don't waste your money on it, save it and have some fun with it instead of giving the scum anything.